Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Soul Tribe. Welcome, my name is Gemma, and I'm going to be doing a reading today. So I did receive a message from the ancestors before the reading. I was getting actually quite rushed to actually get started. I was just listening to a video, and it almost like my phone paused, which gave me the message that to get going, move, which is the energy of this Aries super moon. This is the last super moon of 2023, and Aries is the first house. It is the leader, conqueror. It's ruled by Mars, action, energy, movement, very fiery, can be destructive and angry, but is also victory, passion, and creativity. All right, so the guided message that I received was Cobra. So I'm not going to read any of these because I'll do that whenever I pull the cards, but what do all of these three have in common? Okay, I'm just going to show you the cards first, and then I will let you know what the message I did receive from this. But just, yeah, kind of think very fire energy. Notice that they are all fire colors as well. They are not fire signs, but just the colors, colors are very important. These two are the same symbols. I believe it's Earth. All right, so that is Cobra, Tarantula. Okay, Cobra, Tarantula. So we have a snake and a spider. Pretty intense creatures, right? Very fast. Can also sting and bite, so attack. So it's kind of like that fire war energy. Kind of conflict, battles. Maybe feeling a lot of pressure. We have bee. So the bee, I just want to put, I'm not going to say what these animals actually signify, but I'm just going to say quickly, like the cobra, the tarantula, and the bee, they can all sting, right? They can all be quite poisonous and toxic. Not that I'm not saying anything bad about the bee, of course, or like all of them are, no animal, I'm not going to judge any animal. They have their, they protect themselves. They are, I mean, every creature can be prey to something, right? It's the circle of life, kind of like it's almost that conquering something, feeling like you have to attack something before it even comes. So being very on guard, being very tactful. I don't know if that's a word. Like strategic, you're almost standing on guard, ready for something. So yeah, these are all quite intense animals, and they can all be quite scary. Like a lot of people, their fears. These could be fears, right? People have fears of snakes. A lot of people, spiders, of course, and even bees, because some people are allergic to bees. So this could be something around us, of course, but everything in our exterior usually comes down to something in our interior. So maybe feeling these two energies of, yes, especially the snake and the spider are to be careful with, right? Energies of to be careful. I wouldn't go and poke one of these, poking the bear, poking poking at the fire, right? Stirring it, seeing if it'll react. So, and this bee, I feel like, is this beautiful being of light and air, but can also sting back. So use your energy wisely. You're very powerful, and just make sure that you are not creating something on the inside that's not actually on the outside. You could be this beautiful bee who collects nectar and works towards a greater purpose, right? So and spreading light, air, moving lightly with grace, even though they're big. They're big and they're flying in the air, you know? They don't always look like the small little insects that you see. You know, bees are round and they're fuzzy. So I don't know. I feel like it's that energy of even if you have this big energy right now, big energy, people can see it. Move gracefully. Move gracefully, right? Don't feel like you have to be in attack mode, or, you know, but know that you are strong to fight off conflict with your energy rather than let it attack, like almost like you attack yourself, you versus you. So yeah, let's just make sure you're not stinging before you even get stung or too soon, you know what I mean? All right, I didn't look on the bottom, but we have Nightingale. I feel like, yeah, follow your song, sing your song, and stay with this a higher frequency, right? The Nightingale is a high frequency and creates with thought, right? And creates with thought, and it's almost like as above, so below. Your thoughts are going to come into play. So if you're in this energy of feeling like you're ready to take somebody out, or you're just knowing, oh, I know something's going to happen. Oh, sorry, my camera's shaking. Almost like this energy where you're feeling like you're creating something that wasn't even there. So this could be something that is through communication, through what you're emitting out. Just be cautious what you're emitting, what you're perceiving reality to be is actually what you're creating, you know? So, okay, so I have some notes I'm just going to do quickly, and then we will pick some. Oh, okay, so that's message 1. Now message 2, I'm going to do this video about the messages. I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to go into the astrology and pull some tarot. All right, so we have the other message that I received. This card came out yesterday, and I never got to talk about it. And sometimes messages, and then when I put everything away, it was still out on the ground. So it's kind of like Spirit was like, no, you forgot to talk about this. So I feel like yesterday's message about the cat and the home, you know, was maybe a bit triggering, about feeling like needing to take charge of your own destiny. If you're feeling out of place, or, you know, you're feeling energetically disconnected, you know, there needs to make a U-turn somewhere. Aries is being bold, and it's a fresh start. It's a beginning. And with this full super moon, this is the most powerful time of the moon. So this is where you are activated to move. And this is not about thinking anymore. With Virgo, it's very strategic planning. You know, doing that mutable energy where you're kind of receiving, and then you were receiving it, and then you were projecting it into the material, into the physical. All right, so we have number 9, Cancerian energy, rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off. So this kind of goes and continues the message from yesterday, I feel like, with something that is a very spiritual time. There's a lot going on within the spiritual world, very positive time to, it's like reinventing these patterns of within, understanding that it's not an external universe, it's an internal universe. So to remove all the distractions, there's a very important thing that's right now, to remove all distractions, to remove anything that is not of what you would want to fight for. If it's with this Aries energy and Mars being the planet of war, I feel like it's not time to fight each other, you know. So it may be stirred up in the gossip on the television that, you know, war, whatever, and fighting each other and equality, but really I feel like it's fighting for what's right. We are going to be going into the age of Aquarius, so it's deepening the connection of our true self and letting go of all the anger and animosity and betrayal and all those things that we just really hold us down in this energy. And it's not time to hold regret. It's time to be the creator and to move and to not be having to feel like you fight everybody and to make yourself feel more of an ego, to feel like, oh, I'm stronger than everybody. But the inner strength, when you truly are of power, is when you fight for yourself. Stop fighting everybody else and you fight for, you don't need to show anybody how powerful you are. It's an inner knowing. And when you know that you're powerful, and you, not powerful as, I would say powerful, like, your own inner power. You almost have this higher consciousness. So that is a powerful energy. When you tend to have this higher consciousness, you do not need to explain to others who you are, right? You know who you are. And if others tell you that's not what you are, you don't need to get mad and stomp off. And yes, I am, because it's merely, okay, that's your opinion. It really doesn't matter, because that is truly, there's no need to tell there's no need to get any kind of verification from somebody, or like, it's almost like looking for a pat on the back, or you don't need any of that, because, or somebody clarifying it for you, because you see clearly, the rainbow. You see clearly that you are, it's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is the light that is coming on, and this awareness not to run away from the light anymore. It is not blinding. It's not powerful where it causes pain, because it is so blinding. And it's like almost trying to stare at the sun, that hurts. You're not going to do that, but that's what it feels like when you have an awakening. It feels like the sun is so bright and you're staring right at it that it's blinding. You want to turn away. You don't want to see it anymore. You just want to go back to sleep. You want to go back in the dark. And I feel like the more that the light has been on, this is obviously not a physical, but I'm talking more spiritual level. The light has been on. It's not so bright. And then you're just kind of seeing everything, and it becomes normal to you. And it wasn't that it is harder. It was just different, right? Different can be hard. So, okay, so let's go back into this. Number 9, right, is almost the 10. So it's like, this is wish fulfillment almost, I feel like. Is it that? Yeah, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So this would be like the 9 of Cups. That's perfect timing, prosperity, manifesting wealth, creation. All right, yeah, we are co-creating this rainbow. And now it has grown so much into the consciousness that it is it's like everything around it is being lit up. And it's an awareness even to those that trying to not elevate their consciousness. It's almost like unavoidable now. So it really will pay off. All this patience has been, now it feels like these events will just kind of make sense again. We're not living in upside down land. And okay, and then we have with it, cabin. So this could be another message on its own. I feel like it has been time that we have been in solitude, secluded, kind of. This is number 3, and it's Libra energy. So Libra is balance. We are in Libra season. Oh my God, seeds. Planting new seeds for balance. So I feel like times have been very out of balance. That's usually what Libra brings, the awareness of the out of balance, the truth, the clarity, because Libra is an air sign. So I feel like it brings in this kind of like a fresh new energy of, hey, this needs to change. So yeah, and number 3 is that feminine energy, the triangle, the sacred triangle, sacred geometry of love, harmony, balance. Love, justice, love, harmony, and balance. I believe something like that. Balance, harmony, and justice. Anyways, so it's really like that energy of working together and really nurturing each other, bringing love back into things, bringing harmony, really grounding the energy of what needed to change, to what needed to bend, what needed to feel like there was a need to disconnect from a lot of different things, a lot of patterns. So it's been a time of disengaged, feeling like you are needing to stay away from certain people's energies. So I feel like feeling disconnected may have made you feel a bit lonely, but that was so you could heal. You know, the greatest transformations are always from the hardest times, and that is not a coincidence, of course, right? Things on our journeys, sometimes we need to be closed off from everything, which means it blocks, which means we could also feel like the world is our enemy. People are closing you out, but it's really the universe closing them out from you. So I feel like that's been a time of being detached from this divide. I feel like this divide from anyone that was going to take your wish, that your abundance, and to really, I feel like it's almost like if some situations or people that you had to be kept apart from, there was this sense of, it was to keep your prosperity, to make sure that what you were creating was detached from that energy. Okay, so it was very important to be detached from others while you were creating, while you were, and that was that patience energy. Patience, and the Cancerian is the fourth house. The fourth house reminds me of a square, which is that masculine energy. So I feel like it was like this feminine energy was number 3, was very important, so that your emotions, you can nurture your emotions, you could separate yourself from that masculine energy, not necessarily a connection, but I'm just saying from the energy, which is like ego, power, control, the emperor kind of energy. So I feel like the Empress was needing to detach from trying to be controlled and confined. There's a sense of this perfect timing. So now you are, when you have done the work, you've gone within, and now I feel like this is where your abundance come in, your wish granted. This is where you find your pot of gold. I believe there is a pot of gold on the tarot for the 9 of Cups. Check that out and let me know. So yeah, this remote time where you have been secluded and just feeling like others are disengaged from you, it was so that this was part of the creation, part of the journey, to heal the yin and the yang, to heal the Libra, to bring justice to connections, bring justice to connect with your feminine and masculine, to heal. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that this is a message of a partnership or anything like that. I feel like this Libra energy was to heal your masculine and your feminine within you. And the bird just started singing, which reminded me of that nightingale card. There is literally a bird singing like right now. Wow. Okay. So also one thing I really want to say quickly, and then I'm going to close this out for the messages. We are having the last eclipse that's going to be coming up. And I had a page in my book that the last time I wrote in a certain book that I opened it up. And it was from April of last year, 2022. When I wrote about, I have a video somewhere if you want to go back on eclipse season, and it was saying that around that time when eclipse season started, which was 2021, it was to go back and what was going on there around that time, and to really see if there was something that was needing to transform. It was around that situation. So what was going on in April 2021 in your life? Put it in the comments. I'd love to hear. Maybe I can help you out. Pull a card for it if you have a question. And what is going on now? All right. So, because there was a time of confinement, right? We were all on lockdown, which granted is allowing us to God send. Oh, right here it says God send. God sent a rainbow to show us to allow us to go in with our flow. The universe has sent us a rainbow of hope, that there's abundance at the end of the rainbow. And to create abundance, it's almost like our wealth is what we value. Wealth is not as money right now. Like, people think wealth means money. If you're wealthy, it means you have lots of money. But I feel like your wealth is actually within the way your wealth is within the way you manifest, the way you understand energy and how everything is energy. And right now at this time, it's like the waters are very important. The oceans, we're going to be understanding a lot more about water, and this cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. So I feel like while it's been a time of isolation going within, this has been a reflection and a time of wisdom. With water is wisdom, right? There is wisdom. There is intelligence in water. Water can hold information. So I feel like there's information that is being, you go to where the icebergs, up north into Antarctica. Imagine how much information is being stored in the ice. Interesting. I was watching a video on that. All right. So yeah, so there are blessings. There is for your patients that are being paid off. You have been, with this good luck, Jupiter is retrograde in Taurus. So there could be some kind of fortune coming in, Wheel of Fortune, destiny, a destiny for a fortune. This was all a part of the plan, our conscious plan, nobody else's plan, nothing written down. We all are on this timing. I feel like the timing is very important right now. There's something about this timing. It needed to wait. Whatever we are being shown now, whatever is being shown to us in the light, it could have came earlier. Something important with that. And the rainbow, all these different colors, like light codes, right? I feel like something with these light codes are coming in. All right. So I hope one of these messages help. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.